Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 130 3/4 pounds. His professional record consists of 29 wins, 7 losses, with 15 KOs. Here is Juan Laporte.
The referee for this bout is Davey Pearl, and the scoring will be done on the 10-point system here in Nevada by 3 judges, all from Las Vegas: Chuck Gimpa, Bill Graham, and Jerry Roth. Angelo Dundee still in the afterglow of his great victory with Sugar Ray Leonard over Marvin Hagler. Now working the corner of Lupe Suarez and talking with Angelo yesterday. He's very high on this young man. And Emil Griffith, former 6-time champion of the world in various weight divisions,
Shake hands and good luck to you both.
is the trainer of Juan Laporte, and his manager Howie Albert in the corner with him. And we're ready to go. As you see that Laporte came in at 130 3/4. Sanchez, also a former featherweight, has moved up, but as we indicated, says that he can still box as a featherweight if necessary. He is in blue. Laporte in red. Laporte intends to stay at 130, where he feels more comfortable and much stronger, and that was evidenced in his workouts. Lupe Suarez. Did I call him Sanchez?
Yeah, you did, Tim.
Okay, his co-trainer in the corner is Emilio Sanchez. Lupe Suarez from Corpus Christi, Texas, and there are a lot of his hometown fans, friends, and family in attendance here in Las Vegas. Came by various means to support him in the biggest fight of his life, and down he goes early in round 1.
Got hit by a short right hand, Tim, high on the head. Down he went.
Davey Pearl just picking up the count now. Suarez appears to be all right, but there's blood from the nose of Lupe Suarez here in round 1.
Well, he got nailed, Tim.
And Laporte banging to the body immediately. Tough left hook by Laporte to the body and another to the head.
Laporte is working beautifully, body and head, Tim. Straight right hand to the body, too. Hook back up to the head.
Suarez last outing, a 9th round stoppage of the highly touted young John Molina from Puerto Rico. But he has not been in against anybody nearly as experienced as Juan Laporte, who has had 7 championship bouts.
Tim, but he still is a good, clever southpaw at all that amateur experience. He knows how to fight. Nailed Laporte with a good straight left hand.
5-time Texas Golden Glove champion, now forcing Laporte back to the ropes, and good rally by Suarez after being dropped early.
Very busy fighter, Suarez. Moves both hands very rapidly.
Another right hand by Laporte on the button. Juan Laporte, born in Guaymas, Puerto Rico, but a longtime resident in New York City. Lupe Suarez, born and raised in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Tim, sometimes the worst thing that can happen to a fighter is nail a guy the way Laporte did Suarez early. They go right hand crazy. Hit him with that right hand, he may forget about his combinations.
Under the 30-second mark in round number 1 as Suarez rallies with a flurry of his own.
You stand in front of Suarez, he's going to hit you, Tim.
Right hand landed again by Laporte. Final seconds of round number 1.
Hurt Suarez to the body that time, Tim.
Here's what happened on the sudden knockdown. Watch Laporte's head come in, bang, they hit heads, and then the right hand actually to the back of the head. So it was the stunning blow of Laporte's head that actually caused the knockdown. Suarez reeled back from it, and then when Laporte followed through with the right hand, down went Suarez. He appears to be all right as we begin round 2. Little blood from the nose of Suarez, and that came right immediately from the accidental butt from Laporte. Round 2 scheduled for 10. Lupe Suarez in blue, Juan Laporte in red. Good combination landed by Laporte.
This is an interesting fight, Tim. Suarez has the fast hands, puts his punches together, and Laporte has the bombs.
Suarez currently ranked number 15 as a featherweight by the World Boxing Council, and we mentioned Laporte number 1 as a junior lightweight at 130 pounds. Suarez is yet unranked at this weight, but in his last outing, as we said, scored a 9th round knockout over John Molina at 130 pounds.
Tim, it looks to me as if Laporte's doing just what we said he was going to do. He's looking to land that one big shot, letting Suarez out hustle him.
Halfway through round number 2. Shot to the body from Laporte, but Suarez the busier fighter, as you've indicated, here in the second round. Lupe Suarez works as a law clerk when he's not training. Another good right hand by Laporte grazed the chin of Suarez. Under a minute to go, round number 2.
Landing some bombs, Tim, body and head. Inside, Suarez is out-punching Laporte because Laporte doesn't move his hands.
Suarez, the taller of the two and with the longer arms, has been effective inside.
Way to go, Luke. Hold it up, baby. Hold it up. Hold it up.
Final seconds, round number 2. Suarez, the busier fighter of the two in this second round. Tim Ryan and Gil Clancy, we're at the Aladdin Theater of the Performing Arts in Las Vegas. And we're watching Juan Laporte, ranked number 1 in the world by the WBC, against Lupe Suarez of Corpus Christi, Texas, in blue. Suarez knocked down in round number 1 after he suffered a butt from Laporte and a right hand that followed. Jumped right back up, and we scored round 2 for Suarez.
Hands up. Come on. Train him.
Laporte's looking to land that one big bomb, Tim. In the meanwhile, he can lose round after round looking to land it.
So this is a style that we've seen from Laporte before, Gil, in that he does tend to load up and wait for that one big shot. On the other hand, against southpaws, he has a great record. 5 out of 5 he has knocked out.
He nailed Suarez, but Suarez fought right back, Tim.
Laporte has 15 knockouts in his 29 victories, and 5 of those have been in his 5 outings against southpaws. Now Suarez backs up Laporte.
Nailed with a good right hook.
He did a good right hand that hurt him and has him covering up. Suarez going body to head here, pressuring in round 3.
Laporte just not fighting.
Reminiscent somewhat at this stage of his fight against Barry McGuigan over in Ireland a few years ago. A lot of those earmuffs, as you call them. Hands up, not punching.
Well, I can never understand a fighter letting a guy throw 8, 9, 10 punches and not punching back, and that's what Laporte's been doing.
Suarez was effective with those uppercuts inside. Finally, Laporte lands a punch, an uppercut of his own, but Suarez comes right back with more.
Takes the play right back away from him, Tim. Good right hand by Laporte. There's 5 unanswered punches by Suarez, 6.
Coming down to 15 seconds to go here in round 3, and Suarez continues to pour it on with Laporte so far just passively trying to protect himself. Vegas, round 4, scheduled for 10 here on CBS Sports Sunday. An important junior featherweight bout, a junior lightweight bout, pardon me, at 130 pounds. Juan Laporte in red and Lupe Suarez in blue. Just joined us, a flash knockdown in round 1 scored by Laporte, but Suarez has taken the play away the last 2 rounds.
And Laporte's walking to his right, Tim. Normally, at least I thought when you box a southpaw, you should move to your left. But Laporte's moving to his right. He's still looking to nail him with that big right hand.
Well, we watched him in training the other day. Just took a left hand from Suarez. Watching him in training, he was moving to his left and very effectively. Not so far here.
You know, Tim, I trained Emil Griffith, who now trains Laporte, and anytime he fought a southpaw, I had him moving to the left. So I don't understand this movement at all. It's always that big right hand. That's not going to do it with this kid.
Suarez busily lands to the body and the head. Backing up Laporte to the ropes now.
Laporte's fighting like he's hypnotized. Although, as you say, we've seen that before.
Yes, we have. Question is, can he turn it around with one big punch? He shouldn't be deceived by the knockdown in round 1 because that was really set up with the headbutt. And a little dirty work inside here and a warning from Davy Pearl.
That cost Laporte because when referee Davy Pearl said hold it, Laporte stopped and Suarez hit him with a combination.
Suarez, a long, lean kind of a kid at 130 pounds. Deceptive toughness and power.
He's tough, he can punch, and he's a southpaw, and very, very busy.
Has victories over Oscar Bejinas, Rocky Garcia, and as we mentioned earlier, John Molina. Those are his best wins. His only loss, a 5th-round knockout at the hands of Refugio Rojas.
Every time Laporte nails this kid, the kid comes right back.
Much the busier again here in round number 4 is Lupe Suarez. Laporte digs to the body with that exchange. Laporte doing a little better inside here now with the uppercut and 2 good tough shots to the body.
Vicious hooks to the body.
Final seconds of round number 4. Laporte with a flurry. This is round number 5 of a tough junior lightweight bout. Lupe Suarez and Juan Laporte. Don't forget our coverage of the Tour de France follows this fight. First week of action. You'll be brought entirely up to date, including today's activity as the tour is underway. Starting in Germany this year for the first time outside of the borders of France. And the exciting and grueling action of the tour coming up on CBS Sports Sunday.
And Laporte continues to walk to his right, Tim.
Well, you thought that late flurry by Laporte won the round for him, and you may well be right. The judges often are swayed that way. I thought Suarez, over the course of the 3 minutes, was the busier fighter as he had been through the 2 previous rounds.
Well, that's what makes horse racing, Tim.
And boxing.
And boxing.
Suarez in blue. Juan Laporte has been in 7 championship fights. And former champion himself. He won the vacant crown in September of '82 with a 10th round knockout of Mario Miranda. Had 2 successful defenses before losing it to Wilfredo Gomez.
But Tim, if he keeps walking around the ring without moving his hands, he's going to lose the round by default.
Those were Laporte's featherweight days. He's now boxing as a junior lightweight at 130.
Take one away.
A point away from Juan Laporte. He had a couple of warnings from Davy Pearl. He used his knee and had a couple of low blows in the last round that Pearl had warned him about.
And the way this fight is going, Tim, that point could be very, very significant. You know, Laporte fought Julio Cesar Chavez for the title. Very, very close fight. It wasn't any tougher than this fight. This Suarez is some fighter.
Laporte just landed a solid right hand, didn't move Suarez at all.
Tim, that's what happens. He nails Suarez. Suarez flurries right back, takes the play right back away from him.
A minute to go in this 5th round.
And Angelo Dundee's done a great job on stopping the bleeding. Suarez is no longer bleeding from the nose. There's 5 punches to 1 by Suarez again.
Suarez, trained by Emilio Sanchez, who returned to his ranks. He started him as an amateur at the age of 12. Had great success, as we said, a 5-time Texas Golden Glove champ.
Well, Tim, as we pointed out, he had a great amateur background. Good, solid fighter.
145 wins, only 13 defeats as an amateur. Good basketball is his favorite sport, but he recognized early on he wasn't going to be tall enough for that. Certainly made the right decision. Final seconds, round 5. We are back in Las Vegas. Lupe Suarez continues to dominate the former champion of the world, Juan Laporte, after a first-round knockout scored by Laporte and a point taken away for fouling from Laporte in round 5.
Tim, knockdown, not knockout.
Knockdown, thank you. Knocked down in round 1. Right now, Juan Laporte wishes it had been a knockout because he's got his hands full.
This kid's just simply out hustling him, that's all. He's walking around the ring, and the other kid snapping punches, dancing on his feet. He smells victory. And what a win this will be from. This will be as good a win as Cash's win against Lendl today, Tim.
Good comparison, Gil. And Suarez knows full well the significance of this fight for him. He said, hey, this is the biggest fight of my career.
Well, it's also right now the biggest fight of Laporte's career, Tim. He wins this fight a guaranteed title shot, so. But he certainly isn't fighting as if that's the case. He has to grit his teeth and fight. Suarez has got him in a gate, turning him around, hitting him with combinations. Laporte can't get set to throw a punch inside.
Suarez has had a busy career under Angelo Dundee these last couple of years, but he missed about 6 months because of a bout of hepatitis. And he likes to stay active, and he hopes to continue to do so.
I don't know what Laporte's thinking in there, Tim. He's just smothering Suarez, not throwing any punches whatsoever.
Suarez does not give you any rest. There's a good combination from Laporte. They have been few and far between.
You see it, Tim. It's exactly what I was going to say. It's a little too late.
Signs of arm weariness. We're in the 6th round scheduled for 10. He just continues to pound away. Ray Boom Boom Mancini is among the ringsiders. I know he's got to enjoy watching this kind of a busy guy.
Big left hook by Laporte, Tim. Didn't rock Suarez at all.
Final seconds of round 6. Tim Ryan with Gil Clancy back for round number 7. Lupe Suarez in blue has set a tough and torrid pace for Juan Laporte, the #1 ranked WBC junior lightweight, who has that ranking and perhaps his future somewhat in jeopardy here. On my card, I've given every round but the first to Laporte. Gil Clancy gave round 4 to Laporte, so any way you look at it, he's behind. We would have to think the judges are seeing it the same way. Suarez backs up Laporte again. Don't forget, following this action, we'll have bicycling action, the grueling Tour de France. First week coverage upcoming on CBS Sports Sunday. A wide open field. American Andy Hampstead now among the favorites after his victory in the Tour of Switzerland. And when they head to the mountains along the Tour, that's where the American Hampstead is expected to shine. So we'll bring you totally up to date on the Tour after the fight. Digs to the body with a good combination.
Well, the difference difference is Laporte's throwing 1 or 2 punches. He's loading up. That's why he can only get rid of 1 or 2. And the other kid's throwing 8, 9, 10. Suarez, by far the more eager fighter at the moment.
The only damage Laporte has done is with that initial accidental headbutt in round 1 that landed on the nose of Suarez, and he went down with the next punch. He's up quickly, and he's been dominant since. Nervous here at ringside. They have 2 children expecting a third, and a lot of Texans cheering him on from Corpus Christi. Suarez just doesn't let up. There's a big left hand by Laporte, and it didn't even phase Suarez. Chopping right inside, landed by Suarez.
Laporte inside is just not fighting, Tim. And Suarez is slapping him all over the place.
The other thing is, you would wonder why Laporte stays there. Why isn't he moving around and trying to create openings if he's only going to throw 1 or 2 at a time? He might as well be out here where he is now.
Well, Tim, when he is on the outside, in my opinion, he's moving the wrong way. Not looking to set Suarez up at all.
Final seconds of round number 7. Another big round for Suarez. With Joe Clancy, round 8. Lupe Suarez in blue, Juan Laporte in red, and Gil, a lot of excitement in the Laporte corner where trainer Emil Griffith trying to get Laporte into this fight. He knows he's in deep trouble.
That's right, Timmy was yelling, you have to fight, you have to fight. There's Laporte just hanging in there. And the second hand is going around on the clock, Tim.
Well, I think we'd agree, need a knockout to win this. You know, if the judges are seeing it the way we are, and
well, Tim, if he won the last 3 rounds, he'd win the fight. He had the early knockdown. I thought he won the 4th round. But he'd have to win these 3 rounds or score a knockdown, in my opinion.
Yeah, no,
or a knockout.
A point taken away in round 5 as well.
Well,
my point being that well, I guess we can speculate a little bit about the future of Laporte. If he can't win this fight, there goes his world title chance, I would think. And at age 27, what do you think he'd be likely to do?
Well, the thing is, Tim, he's not a shot fighter. It's not that he's so bad, it's that Suarez is so good.
Right hand by Laporte.
And what, he would have to make up his own mind what he wants to do, but he certainly would be a tremendous setback for him.
A detour from his world title opportunity. He's been in 7 world championship fights.
Good right hand by Laporte, but doesn't move Suarez.
Halfway through round 8.
Fighting like a sleepwalker, Tim. He just waited for Suarez that time. Said, okay, come on, hit me. Well, it looks like the old fox Angelo Dundee is going to do it again, Tim. A lot of people thought he was foolish taking this fight. There it is, an example. Laporte makes Suarez miss, but he doesn't punch back. Made Suarez miss again, but he's not punching.
And a minute remaining in round 8. Suarez taking his first brief rest of the entire fight. Now he picks up the pace once more. For his part, Suarez has not been able to hurt Laporte, but he's just rolled up a lot more points as we do.
Well, Laporte's been with the best punchers in the world, Tim. And he's taken everything they've had to offer, but that's not the way you win fights, by taking punches.
Final seconds of round number 8. Well, we're in the corner of Lupe Lupe Suarez,
Take it off.
his
Thank you.
trainer Emilio Sanchez, and manager Angelo Dundee. Got to be pleased with his work thus far.
6 minutes. We got 6 minutes. We got only 6 minutes. Don't you get lazy.
Tim, despite the terrific pace he set, he's not taking a deep breath. Not showing any signs of being tired.
This is for the title. This is for the title.
You got it, Quito.
Stop laying in there. You know what I mean?
Está abierto por el medio. Está abierto por el medio.
Angelo just trying to keep him going here over these last 2 rounds. Just 6 more minutes to go.
I want the title. I want you to have the title.
Biggest victory of this young man's career would appear to be at hand. Laporte's going to have to reach back for an awful lot here in rounds 9 and 10.
Good. Take him out, please. Slug him. I'm team with the boxers. Slug with him now.
A little tired.
I want him out.
Well,
His corner looks discouraged too, Tim. The handwriting seems to be on the wall.
a slight abrasion under the right eye of Suarez. Nothing to worry about. Swelling there. Unloads. And the right hand lands.
Then this Suarez takes some punch because Laporte hit him right on the chin and he just nodded to Laporte. Nice punch.
Suarez, known as a knockout artist, 18 KOs and 22 victories, but really what's more impressive is the punches he can take. And he is very busily taking the pace back.
Anytime Laporte hits him 2 or 3 clean punches, Tim, he comes right back to make sure that Laporte does not win the round.
Just has been unwilling to do so.
Doesn't have it, Tim.
Just leaning on Suarez, trying to stay close to him, making nothing happen.
You'd think that Suarez was the experienced guy there instead of Laporte. He's handling Laporte, moving around, moving where he wants him to be.
Point being taken away. Well, I guess for using
no, it was
using his head inside. Or
it was for a low blow, Tim, but I think Davey's being a little over officious now. None of the punches were very low. They were borderline punches.
Another costly point, nonetheless, taken away by Davey Pro from Laporte.
That just about puts the nail on the coffin as far as the decision is concerned. Although I don't think Suarez needs any help, Tim.
No, I don't think so either. He's been very much in control of this bout, right from the time that he got up off the canvas in round 1. Big right hand by Laporte. That got Suarez's attention. Under 20 seconds to go in round 9. Coming to the end of the 9th round with Lupe Suarez apparently on the threshold of a huge upset here in Las Vegas against the #1 rated junior lightweight, Juan Laporte. Don't forget, at the end of our fight here on CBS Sports Sunday, complete coverage of this entire first week of the Tour de France, and the excitement centering in this country around the American contender Andy Hampsten, with the defending champion Greg LeMond out with an injury. All of a sudden, Hampsten, who won the Tour of Switzerland last week, finds himself among the favorites in the Tour. And they say this youngster from Boulder, Colorado, is very strong in the mountains, where the Tour is usually won. And so while he is not among the leaders at the moment, he is comfortably in position in the pack, and it'll be exciting to see what happens over these next 2 or 3 weeks. And CBS Sports will be on the tour to bring you all of the action the rest of the month. And the action here has been mainly from this young man, blocked from our view at the moment by Angelo Dundee. There he is, Lupe Suarez from Corpus Christi, Texas. Proud Texan, born and raised, and a lot of his fans here smelling victory over the #1 ranked Juan Laporte. Final round.
They have to know that Laporte needs a knockout, Tim. So does...
Well, Suarez isn't exactly taking anything for granted by circling around the ring. He's pouring it on.
Tim, he is a good fighter. I don't know who ranked him 15th. I'd like to see 14 other junior lightweights that can beat this guy.
Well, I think it's partly just because he has only been up there for a few fights, Gil. Obviously, after this one, he's going to move up among the very top.
Looks like Laporte has resigned.
A couple of uppercuts inside, but he's not where he can land the knockout punches.
That's right. Has to get leverage. Got to take it. Try to land the big one. And skip back and nail him, or try to nail him. That's an easy thing to do. Suarez.
Suarez has
There he skipped back, tried to do it, Tim.
been stopped, and his only loss was a knockout by Refugio Rojas. But otherwise, he is unbeaten.
Well, you have to give Suarez credit, Tim. He certainly is gambling in the last round, and we have him pretty comfortably ahead, but he's still right there fighting. Desperation punch by Laporte was wide.
Suarez continues to keep the pressure on. He's displayed for 10 full rounds. Under 30 seconds to go. A very significant fight for both of these young men. 27-year-old Juan Laporte will fall out of his #1 ranking unless he comes up with a last-second KO. For Suarez, suddenly, he finds himself in title contention. Final seconds of the
Well,
fight.
there'll be no knockout, Tim.
Lupe Suarez would appear to be the victor, and a show of sportsmanship on the part of Suarez and Laporte. Lupe Suarez from Corpus Christi, Texas. What a display against Juan Laporte. We will wait for the official verdict and return with the decision in a moment. We are back at the Aladdin Hotel, and for the decision in this important bout, let's go to Chuck Hull.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the decision of the judges. We have a unanimous decision. Judge Jerry Ross scores 98-89. Judge Chuck Giampa scores 97-90. And Judge Bill Graham scores 97-90. For the winner, by unanimous decision, Lupe
Suarez, 26-year-old junior lightweight from Corpus Christi, Texas, with a big victory for his career.
Just spit it right in there. Don't worry about it. Drop your heads, be sharp, change your angle. Give him that, hey, come on. That snappier punch.
So you saw the